Chris, congratulations. Tell us firstly about the conditions. I mean, I dare say you'd love to be playing now, 20 degrees cooler compared to what you were experiencing this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. We would have loved the temperature to be a bit cooler. It sort of suited the Indians coming back from their climate. And there was no wind, it was dry. It was hard to breathe out there in the first half, and I think the game slowed down because of it, which sort of helped us. And our big goal was to hold the ball. So when you have the ball, you don't have to run as much.
So how do you prepare for a match like that? Because you knew, I mean, you're a Melburnian, you knew that the weather was going to change, and it changes from day to day at the moment, this time of year, and 37 degrees, you would have known a few days out we were going to get that sort of climate today.
Yeah, absolutely. We were told it was going to be 37, but we do know what Melbourne weather's like, being a Melbourne boy myself. So you prepare, but I think the most important thing is to stay hydrated and make sure you have enough, put enough fluids on, use your ice vest, and use your rest when you come off to the best of your ability. You've
been building throughout the tournament. You conceded 2 goals against Belgium in the first match, have not conceded since. Has that been, you think, the biggest improvement in the team from London? I mean, London, you played a very attacking style, but you probably conceded a few too many goals, but you've been very, very good defensively in this tournament.
Yeah, we've changed our structure slightly, which has sort of suited the way we've played, and we've pushed up, and we've a big focus on trying to get 2 guys to the play and helping each other. Working for each other has been the biggest thing, and the midfield has also helped out a lot. So we've been closing down and making a lot of tackles outside the circle, so trying not to give away any opportunities for a free shot on goal for penalty corners as well. And
has it also been about building your momentum, trying to get it right as the tournament goes on? I mean, there's not, you try and stop what your opponent does, and your opponents can have very good days, but you've just got better and better as the tournament's gone on, Chris.
Yeah, we've had, I think there's about 8 guys from London here in our team. So there's about 8 or 9 guys, or 10 guys from London, and 8 guys come in brand new. So we only had 3 sessions in Perth from the guys who came back from Europe, which is like one of the teams I play for. And we only had 3 sessions before the actual first game, which is unheard of for us Australians. So you miss a lot of connections at the start. Different players, they want to receive the ball from different places. That's sort of coming together. Some of the guys, like Jamie's played nearly 290 games, where someone like a Trent Middleton's played 15. So when you don't play together much, it's those connections, and you build on that together as a team, it becomes a lot better. And I think that's coming along nicely.
How inspired are you by someone like Jamie Dwyer? Brilliant today, wasn't he?
He was very good, very good. His basic skills are just phenomenal, and that's what changes the difference between a really good player and a great player. And he just always looks like he's got so much time on the ball.
And how confident are you about tomorrow? The Dutch are a very good team. They've been building as well. They haven't won a Champions Trophy for 6 years. They've been in the top 4 24 years in a row, so it's a great record. Yep. 2 best teams in it. And you had a very tight match, didn't you, in a pool match earlier in the tournament. Pretty intense match where you probably didn't take your chances that night, Chris.
No, we didn't at all. I think we only had about 6 or 7 shots for the whole game. Where I think we had about 20-something, and we had about nearly 10 corners. So it wasn't good enough to finish, but Jaap, the goalkeeper, are playing his club team back in Holland, so we know each other quite well. But like anyone can have a really good day, and hopefully we take it up to them, and we've got good enough strikers to hit a lot of goals.
And it should be cooler conditions tomorrow, a bit like this. We look forward to it. It'll be a full house. The Australians will be on your side. We wish you all the best. It should be a great day. The gold medal playoff and the Champions Trophy here in Melbourne between the Netherlands and Australia. Chris Ciriello, thanks for joining us on Grandstand.
Thank you very much for having me, and always a pleasure. I look forward to a big crowd tomorrow.